everyone. Welcome to Hunter the Reckoning. This is our fourth session I believe fourth, of Hunter the
This should
Reckoning.
be 4.
Yeah, this should be session 4. We are not joined by our wonderful Zane Horizon this today. We are back with our normal group. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of a refresher. Let's start with Double. Double, tell everyone who you are and what you do, and why you think pineapple is good on pizza.
My name's Double. I play male. I shoot things. I don't question orders unless orders go against the mission parameters, and I'm just a general point man for things. I also do drugs, demons. Why pineapple belongs to pizza? Well, it's the same question of why does sweet and sour sauce have pineapple in it? It complements flavor profiles and it adds a bit of excitement that breaks through the richness of the ham on the pizza.
Oh, thank you for that. Next, we'll go to Doc. Doc, tell us who you are and what you do. And please describe to us why you think Transformers is the best series in the world.
Well, I'm Ethan Echo Carter. I have 2 drones, one for surveillance, one for. Well, you see that thing over there? I don't want to see it anymore. Um, and yeah, when it comes down to it, Transformers is the best because originally Hasbro made it by as a toy series, and they were like, "How do we advertise it?" Media, and then they made some of the best shows and movies that have come out. And some people ruin them. We're not going to talk about the most recent one. No, we're not talking about the last night. We're not talking about that one. That doesn't count. No, we're not doing that.
Okay, and then we have Dakota. Dakota, introduce yourself and what you do, and please explain to us why you would make a better Leon Scott Kennedy.
Hi, I'm Dakota. I play video games on the internet and voice act. I'm playing Xavier Travis Washington, an overtired detective who's tired of both of their shit. And I'd make a great Leon Scott Kennedy because everyone says that I just radiate protagonist energy all the time. Like I am Dante, I am Leon, I am this guy. So come on, Capcom, give me the role of the century.
All
Uh,
He
right.
is, he is Mr. He is the Memphis, Tennessee.
My
I,
name
I was
is
I was about to make the
Memphis,
joke.
Tennessee.
I was about to make the joke of who's the we, like, or who are the people saying this? Because I don't know if telling
Me,
yourself in the
every
mirror.
day of every hour of every day.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
All of my friends.
Yes, their mum is also writing it every day on their mother's fridges. My child is the better Leon Kennedy.
Where's everybody
Give
going?
give
Bingo.
us as of as I've heard somebody talk about Leon Kennedy and all that. Let's hear his best line of women. Let's hear like you say that.
Ugh, women.
All right.
Absolute cinema. 10 out of 10. Get this get this goddamn Patriot to the Grammys.
Okay. Let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Um so Nail, Xavier, you were dropped off back at the safe house um by Zane after your escapades in Belphegor's tower. Um Earlier in the evening, Echo, you had been dropped off as well because you desperately needed to repair Delta because Delta was pretty much damaged. So before we begin, Doc, do you mind rolling me a wits technology for your repair of Delta?
That was the wrong thing to press. It was this one I needed to press. What's technology?
Would you like to willpower reroll?
Absolutely. How do I do this?
So what you're going to do is you're going to right click the this box in the message box in the messages. You're gonna right click and you'll see willpower reroll, and then you'll select 3 dice. There we go. Okay, we are able to get Delta to a feasible position where he can move around again. It might take another time to work on some of his main components to get him to be able combat ready again, but he's movable. He's movable
Well,
and functional to a point. He's just not combat ready right now.
that's fair. And he and Ethan will just side note. Ethan will call Delta a she.
Okay. Delta's a she. Okay. All right. So, now, Xavier, you're back home.
Ethan hears the door open and turns around. Okay, last I saw was the unicorn. Where have you two been?
Oh, Neil is completely without his face mask and that, showing all the scars and that. Noticeably, his shirt has been unbuttoned, as in the buttons no longer exist.
Xavier looks like he actually got a full night's sleep. He does not look tired in the slightest. Oh, killed a unicorn, met some demons, went home to my
Yeah.
wife.
Ethan is just like staring at them. Wait, hold on. You said demon? Okay, I'm still trying to wrap my head around the fact that we just saw what looks like a red unicorn. Now you're telling me that you were do I even want to know what you were doing with demons?
Well, you see, our friend, who is no longer here with us, as you can see, he's still alive,
Right.
don't worry, needed us to negotiate with some demons. Fortunately, negotiations went to the point we were not needed. Nail was just a moron.
It was great. It was amazing. I should get some. I'll put on some coffee.
Ethan, like you're just gonna basically see Ethan doing that thing where that person does, where they're they're squinting on like they're trying to think of something to say, and they're like, you know what? I was about to ask, do I need to know? I don't think I need to know. Because it's
Well,
weird that Nell walked in looking fucked up. Xavier, you walked in looking fine. Which
yeah.
probably seems concerning considering the fact that every other time I've ever seen you, you look like you've been hit by a truck with how tired you look.
Oh yeah, see, I got the good end of the stick in the whole demon bargaining thing.
Neil begins to just hum to himself, dancing in the moonlight, and saunters to the kitchen. Where do you keep the coffee?
It's in the cabinet. Anyway, you know what? On second thought, seeing the scars on his face, that if you're saying he got the bad end and he's dancing, I don't need to know. No, I'm good.
Well, he took fuck around, find out quite literally. That's all you need to know.
Okay, yeah, I definitely don't need to know. All right. Anyway,
I made a deal with the sloth demon. That's why I look so good.
Echo,
you
roll me wits occult to understand what they're talking about.
What's the Colts? Where's Colts? There's Colts. Click that. Where to go?
Okay, Delta.
Oh fuck! I'm on the wrong screen. Shit! Why did I have that one up?
Oh, that is Delta. I was like, God damn, Echo.
No, it's gonna be the same. Hold on, watch.
No, it's gonna actually be
Oh,
better
wait,
because your
no.
wits is better.
No, it's not.
This
The
is
dog
worse.
understood.
The dog has access to the internet.
You have no
Sorry.
clue what that means. Could be a sex cult thing. You don't know. You don't really want to know.
No, in the sense, right before you had me roll, I was gonna have him say, "You know what? I don't need to know."
Xavier, care for some coffee.
I'm actually good for right now. I got some coffee this morning before we were dropped off.
So what happened after? What happened with the unicorn, though?
Oh, well, we killed it and
You
burned
burned
down a
it.
barn.
You did what?
I know it sounds bad, but relax.
Yeah,
We
we
had
did
to-
some.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. I'm going to make the coffee. Care for
No.
some hash browns.
I would love some hash browns, actually. So, with the unicorn and the burning down the building, I know it sounds bad, but we couldn't just leave a unicorn corpse there. That's like bad business practice when you're paranormal hunters. So, unfortunately, what we had to do is we killed it, made it look like some kind of ritual sacrifice, burnt down the barn. The horses are okay. Don't worry about the horses.
I was about to say, you kept saying you burned down the barn. I'm saying that it's like, oh, so you killed one horse by killing, what, 5 others? And it's like, oh, okay, horse is good.
We're not amateurs, Mr. Gives all our information away. Anyways,
I'm sorry, did you just say gives all our information away? I gave my name and my license.
you gave a
to
lot more, but we're not here to talk about that.
So let's talk about the fact that I gave information. You gave a.
We're not here to talk about that. We need to figure out what our next move is, because we got taken off the Carcosa case.
What happens with the Carcosa? Wait, what do you mean we got taken off the Carcosa case?
Of our belt.
Trust me, I'm pissed about it too.
Instead, we are hunting what's colloquially known as a Wendigo.
Yeah,
Where
I've
do
heard
where
about
do you
it.
keep the milk?
Would Ethan need to roll for occult wits to know what a Wendigo is?
Yes, you would.
I thought you were going to ask
Actually-
a call wits to know where your milk's kept. I was very concerned.
No, actually, this is a good question to ask. I should have asked this before the session started. How much? I already forgot the term of it. What is pop culture exists in this world?
So,
Because I was gonna make an Until Dawn joke.
make a wits occult test first. Okay. So, here is what you in particular know. You've never experienced a Wendigo before. But you've experienced other supernatural entities while being with Operation Sundown. Werewolves in particular are some weird motherfuckers. But you have read things about Wendigos. Wendigos was an old faction of werewolf. There hasn't been a true Wendigo in a long time. And I mean a very long time. For one to be running around is not a good thing.
All right. Well,
Because the media doesn't understand what they're seeing, so they make fun of it. Which, for a werewolf, is stoking anger.
so first off, Neil, if you have to ask where the milk is, that's a little bit concerning. Secondly, it's pronounced Wendigo. And
That's
third,
correct.
This is not a good thing. Why are we going after a Wendigo?
We can take it.
I wouldn't say that.
Sorry, you're right. I can take it.
I also wouldn't say that.
I've got the scars. I'm still breathing.
You can't even find the milk. It's in the fridge. Anyway.
No, I said the
isn't a
milk,
laughing
not the
matter.
semi-skimmed shit. Where's the fucking milk? I don't go with semi-skimmed. That is industrialized and has worse fucking health effects.
Xavier
first off-
pinches his brow, reaches into his wallet, gives Nail a 5, and says, "Go get some milk, champ."
Not even just that. Like, even out of character, I wouldn't go to skim milk. I'm getting at least 2%. What do you take me as? That's just white water at that point. Anyway, but no, it like Wendigos are not entirely a good thing. Like the fact that we just fought a unicorn that tried impaling us. Wendigos are not a good thing, and we just came off of tracking a ghost, fighting a unicorn. Now we're tracking a Wendigo.
That's the most normal thing about the past few hunts.
Well, yeah, at least we know what we're getting ourselves into this time.
Okay, fair enough point for that, but I mean, at the same time,
Okay, well, I assume I can just spout off little tidbits of not reading out the exact things what we're calling Wendigos do, but just kind of tidbits of knowledge. Just from the background.
So, here's the thing. Wendigo and pop culture and the Wendigo and World of Darkness are completely different. That is why
I mean, like, say stuff about Wendigo in World of Darkness and to say, our character, what tribe it is, those kind of characteristics. Am I okay
So
to say
here's
that?
the thing, because I know your background. Roll me wits occult, add a die.
Okay.
Sadly, here's the thing. You're from England. Wendigo have never been from Scottish, from the UK. It has not been from that set of islands. They are native only to the Americas.
wait, seriously, is that actually a thing?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't know that. That's actually a fun little tidbit. I
Yeah.
didn't know.
Wendigo are only native to the Americas. You don't know anything. Even with what you know of werewolves. You've never experienced them before.
It's a wolf like any other. Grab some silver, ambush them when they're alone. Those who would assume the mantle of a werewolf are prideful bunch. In that pride, they are ignorant to their situations and the environment. Take one off guard, and they are reduced nothing to more than slashing to their first targets. As long as we're smart and we prepare, we can deal with it.
The way I see it, I've got 3 different types of Wendigo I can think of. Werewolves, but bigger, meaner, and uglier. Crazy cannibals that eat flesh. Or the mix of the 3.
Hey, bye.
Or 2.
Ethan.
Sorry, tired a little bit. I might actually need that coffee.
Ethan, what's your zip code?
Huh?
Your zip code, I need it for the Uber.
Don't. Are you seriously Uber eating stuff to our safe house?
Yes.
I gave you a 5. Just walk to the store. There's not one that far from here.
Also, this warehouse isn't exactly Uber friendly.
Is he environmentally healthy? There's
Well, no.
asbestos in these walls.
You know what? Give me back that 5. I'll go get it.
He slips you a 20. Get me a half bottle of gin while you're down there. Keep the change.
He just blinks at Nail. Do I look like Uber Eats?
Depending how you handle the Wendigo, you might be.
Fine. And Xavier will walk out to the store.
Yeah.
Even you
So-
start to feel like you're a little bit out of your depth now.
Not entirely. It's more the situation of you guys make it from at least speaking with you. It sounds like you're not taking this seriously.
Oh, I am perfectly taking this seriously. I am trying to feel out of the situation. But when you start mustering doubt into your brew, you invite danger and recklessness, and with that you can only fail. Having confidence in yourself and your abilities is the only way you make it through a hunt like this for such a predator.
Understandable, but there's still the point of you can have all the confidence in the world. You still have to understand the danger of it.
Oh, I am well and truly endowed with the danger that comes with hunting these vile beasts. As he begins to use his hand to go across the scars across his body. What you must know, with each scar comes preparation knowledge learned from it. As long as we prepare ourselves adequately, it will be a struggle, but it's a struggle like all the human mind, body, and soul will endure and overcome.
Which is fair enough. At the same time, however, I would like to try not so much avoiding, since I know it's going to happen anyway, injury is a part of the job, but there's a different sort of preparation that comes to mind when it comes to facing said anything.
Which is
Take the unicorn, for example. We
the
weren't
one you
brought
ran
here.
from.
Okay, tactically retreating, considering the fact that I didn't exactly have much else to do. Delta took a kick, got damaged, got it away enough from the unicorn, and then did a tactical retreat because what else was I supposed to do? You were if I would have shot, you were in my line of sight, so there's the chance I could have hit you and Dakota, because Dakota was up front with a shotgun.
It's Dakota.
Or Xavier, my bad.
Have you slept?
Out of character, I'm terrible with names. I was looking at the screen and I read Dakota. Anyway, when it comes down to it, Dale, you were downwind and Xavier was downwind. Like, both of you were in the way. I'm not taking the risk of taking a shot. My
I
drone was
made sure to
damaged.
be outside of your line of sight. You entered into the foray, I was behind covering the stables.
I was behind you.
No, you were not. You depend on your tools. Make sure your tools are geared and prepared for the prey they are hunting.
We weren't prepared to fight a unicorn. Also, when it comes to this entire situation, when I built Delta more for like humans in situations like that. I was expecting that at certain points we would take stuff in non-lethally in most cases. Now I know that I need to repair Delta in the sense
Would
of
you assume that with such foul plagues upon our world, that we would take these in passively? You get just as much knowledge as you need out of a cadaver as you do a live spaceman with these foul beings.
Okay, well, understandably, we are soldiers. We are meant to fight, to kill, to, protect. Doesn't mean we have to shoot everything or aim to kill everything. Now I
I
know.
don't think you're prepared for the war you're in, if that's your philosophy on it.
We're not always going to be at war.
And then we will no longer be soldiers.
It's at this point Xavier probably comes back with the milk and instead of getting gin, because Xavier was just kind of treated as like an errand boy, he got some butter shots instead.
It was bar shots out of character. I don't even know what that is.
It's like butterscotch. Have you ever had schnapps?
Oh.
Butterscotch schnapps. Butter shots.
And what the hell is this? As he gestures to the shots.
Butter shots.
Oh, I see. I misunderstood your genius. We can Irish the coffee.
Well, I wasn't going for that, but I'll take it. I was just getting this to get back at you for making me an errand boy.
You did so of your own willingness.
At any rate, what were you talking about?
Our dear cohort here, Ethan, believes that we are to take in specimens alive.
I didn't think we'd be taking everything. Not taking, but I didn't think everything we encounter was to be killed on sight.
All right.
We weren't exactly given a complete dossier mandate of what we were doing in this operation.
To give Echo a little bit of context, a little bit of credit, I think it's context sensitive. Sure, maybe some paranormal creatures might be worth bringing in alive for questioning, if they have some form of sentience, in the fact of they're able to speak English like you or I. In the context of a unicorn? Did you really think we were going to bring that in alive?
Did we expect to encounter a unicorn? We were chasing after a ghost in a cell phone.
We eventually found a unicorn, though.
That was
Ethan,
that was not documented in any of our dossiers or anything of such.
Are you telling me you expected to bring in a ghost alive? Do I look like we are part of the Ghostbusters?
Let me get this straight, Echo. Because we didn't expect a unicorn, we were to take that in alive? We were supposed to just let it run around and hurt people?
I would like to point this out, that you two, the soldiers standing on either side of me, or standing around me, when the phone got the yellow eyes on it, you both looked at me expecting to track the supernatural through the phone.
Is that not what you're here for?
You're the tech guy.
Ah, yes. Silly me. I forgot that we were fighting the box ghost, and that he left an IP number in the phone.
Sounds to me like you need to learn how to adapt to situations.
We're not talking about adapting, we're talking about preparation. Adapting is much different, and I do agree that when it comes to adapting, it's always great to improve and to change.
Let me pause you right there real quick, bud. You can't be prepared for everything.
No plan, Fat. To quote a general, no plan survives first contact with the enemy.
Correct.
Life likes to throw screwballs. Sometimes you need to learn how to hit them.
I feel like I could walk over to my warehouse wall and have a much more coherent conversation in this situation. Yes, I understand all of this information. I get what is happening? We were brought in this operation. We were told we are going to be facing the supernatural. That was about as far as they told us. I
Yeah,
assume
is a unicorn not supernatural?
not a red one. Well, I mean, or sorry, yes, it is supernatural, but once again, though, wasn't exact. We weren't exactly like unicorn was not on the training course that we went through, and I was not like in my head at that time of us joining this operation. I did not have that thought process of, oh, hey, I'm gonna face a unicorn soon.
Xavier's going to take his hand and put it on top of Echo's head like he's snoozing an alarm clock. You're overthinking it. We are here to deal with the paranormal, not be prepared for everything.
Correct.
So turn the brain off for a moment and start to adapt and overcome. Isn't that your whole shtick with your drones?
Yes, and my drone was damaged by the unicorn.
Shit happens.
It got damaged by the unicorn. I got it away to try making repairs. It was damaged more than I could repair in the field at that moment, so I brought it back. I could do nothing else. What do you want me to do? Record the unicorn with Epsilon?
Xavier is going to stare at Echo, pop out his glass eye, and point it directly at Echo. Do you think I planned for this? Do you think I was prepared for this?
One, that's disgusting. Really wish I hadn't seen you do that. I understand that that happened to you. I'm very sorry that you got injured like that. A little bit over the top. You could have just pointed at it.
I believe that Xavier's been quite candid with you. If this is what disgusts you, you are going to be completely out of your depth when we're down in guts fighting these things.
Xavier will pop his eye back in. If you can't adapt and overcome to every situation, then unfortunately, I don't think you're cut out for this.
Cut out for what? Really? We're going with this.
I think we should shift gears to the Wendigo now, before
Yeah, a
this
little
turns
bit.
into a whole thing.
Yeah, because let's talk
This is a
about
conversation that should be had with Darcy, not just the three of us. But for now, Wendigo.
I'll go
Alright.
finish off the coffee.
Finger
Any
guns.
sugar?
Yes, please.
Ethan, coffee?
No, I'm good.
So, it's evident to me that Nail does not know a lot about Wendigo, and I also only know pop culture references to Wendigo. I'm going to assume the same for you.
I know they're dangerous. I know they're an old form of werewolf. I know that they should not be taken lightly. And in this case, once I continue to make repairs to Delta, I know it's not going to be non-lethal at this point. So I will be doing a little bit more with Delta. When it comes down to it, I would have to say that when it comes to the Wendigo, I mean, it's, as far as I'm aware from what I read during the operation training, it's like a werewolf that is not holding back.
So, a werewolf.
Well, no. Generally, with most werewolves, they still have a general conscience. They have a that.
No,
werewolf.
they do not.
Actually, no.
Despicable beings of-
I do got to give that point to Echo. I actually worked alongside a werewolf once. Granted, they were kept
You
on a
what?
very tight leash.
Well, either leash or not, they still have a general minimum of a brain cell of having an identity. as far as I'm aware.
They mimic us. They are not us.
Okay, whether they mimic us or not, Wendigos, as far as I'm aware from what I read, they don't do that. They have basically reprogrammed that brain cell that would normally mimic to just going towards letting go. Like they have basically pulled the plug from intelligence and put that into strength.
A werewolf
everything
off
else.
its leash.
Pretty much.
Alright, so, not gonna lie, kind of prefer our odds with the unicorn. And we had a wizard's help for that. We might need to do a little bit of digging. See if we can find anyone that has knowledge about Wendigos. Is all we really have? Pop culture.
Well, first thing that we can probably also look up into is checking to see. So I mean, if this is a Wendigo, like, Kia, did they get the
Yes.
pack already?
Darcy gave him the dossier.
Who would have it?
I
Neil
think
comes through with the coffee. passing
Xavier
over
would
to
have
the
it.
cup.
More than likely, the information would go to the detective, the one who
Yeah.
could do the most
Yeah,
with it.
I also agree. It would be the one that's all about information, would get the information.
Yeah, it was given to Xavier.
If I'm to be
Xavier-
candid,
Hmm?
would it not, if they are native uniquely to the Americas, would it not be best to seek information for those that have inhabited this land before the colonial forefathers stepped foot on this land?
Probably, but do you know anyone like that still alive?
I don't
Never
think
smoked.
implication there.
Xavier will then grab the dossier from probably his jacket coat. He's got one of those jackets with interior pockets that are definitely big enough to hold the folder,
Mm-hmm.
and just pulls it out, sets it on the coffee table, flips it open, and starts digging through.
Okay. Roll me wits investigation
You
as you're
got
looking
it.
through this packet.
Wits investigation. Yes. I see. Would I add my deduction?
Yes.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Holy shit!
So here's the fun thing.
Damn!
You're looking through this dossier and something particularly pops out at you. This werewolf does not attack supernaturals. It kills humans only.
Xavier's gonna read that bit. He's just gonna kind of grimace a little bit. Oh, so they're literally throwing us to our deaths.
You
That's fun.
continue reading, and you see by the time the bodies are found, they are stripped bare of all meat and flesh. Only bones are left.
Xavier's gonna look to the two. Gentlemen, how do you feel about a thing that literally only strips human of flesh, blood, and bone?
Sounds like my stepfather.
That's concerning.
I don't know why I did it, but I Ethan does the like squint thing and like turns his head to the side looking at Nell. Like, what?
There's also a picture in there, Coda. It's very blurry. But there is a picture of the Wendigo. It looks like that.
Xavier will pick up the photo,
I will
take a good look at it.
also
nod.
here. I'll also do you one better. Let me just pull this out here. Actually, no, I can't do that. I will put it in here for you guys, so that way you can see what this thing looks like.
Oh, I have the stream up. I saw.
Oh no, I'm pulling it up
Okay.
bigger for you so you can see
Oh,
So we have a better look at
a
it.
better look. Because since the last time you saw it, it has a different feel to it now.
Oh boy, I am so excited as the person who last dealt with this Wendigo in this party.
You clearly didn't deal with that.
Xavier's gonna pick up the photo, take a good, long, hard look at it, nod, and just drop the photo on the table. I don't know about you guys, but I like our odds, he says, utterly sarcastic.
As do I. I'll need to make a prescription, and we should request some silver bullets from the armory.
Would be wise. Wonder if I can dig out my grandpa's old lucky silver coin out of the attic in time.
Ethan walks over, takes a look at the picture. It's just like, oh, that's wonderful. I can see what. Wait, did Xavier read the information he read from it about the?
He would have read it out loud, or at least summarized it in his own way.
It's like, oh boy, yeah, only going after humans and cleaning their bones clean. Yeah, that image looks like the case, and it explains why it's blurry. Whoever took the photo is likely one of those bodies.
Or someone paranormal.
A supremacist, maybe.
Well, I mean, if it was somebody paranormal, the Wendigo wouldn't have gone after it. Why would they have not taken a steadier photo?
I don't know. Maybe they didn't know maybe they didn't know that it only attacked humans.
Yes, I do believe even though they are of the paranormal nature, they may have indeed shat themselves seeing this.
Either way, this seems like a fine situation we're in. Wonderful. Well, I'm going to get back to repairing Delta.
Fair enough.
Doc, are you wanting to roll another technology roll for me to repair him more?
If I just had a thought, if requested, would like for later on, because they wouldn't. I don't think they'd have it now. Would Ethan be able to fix some sort of like silver to the like jaws of?
You could. That would be a time thing to do.
Yeah.
You probably couldn't do it instantly, but you could do that for future.
Yeah. Well, I just wanted to ask that now. Like, I'm still going to do the roll for repairing, but
Yes.
when it comes down to it, like for future reference, like silver teeth or some sort of like silver something in the jaws of Delta.
Yeah, you could.
All right. I should probably roll this.
Delta is now able to fight effectively.
Yay!
So he's back in working order. They're back in working order.
All right.
Hmm.
Delta begins
Ew.
to move a little bit better, and she makes much less gear grinding noises.
Yes. Double.
I am going to book in a surgery for a Phoenix protocol and improved resilience.
What are you doing?
I'm preparing medical edges.
Okay. Go ahead and prepare this for me.
Or what?
Let's see if these require rolls.
They should require an edge test.
Yeah, okay, edge pull, so standard medicine, okay. So,
Okay, what was the DC for that, Double? for your edge? Do you remember what it was?
So it's equal to half the subject's current aggregated health rounded up.
Okay.
So I have no aggravated damage.
Yeah, no. That would only. Yeah. Call upon the driver to the gate average. Okay. Yeah, it looks like this is something you do in the middle of battle, Double.
Okay.
So we'll ignore the rule for now, but when you want to do that, you're more than welcome to. Go ahead and do your resilience, though, right? That's what you wanted to do?
Yeah, the one for improved resilience.
Yes. Go ahead and do that for me.
I'm going to willpower that.
Okay. Remember where your willpower is at, because after this point,
Yep.
you will be taking aggravated. All right, from this point forward, Double, you are rolling aggravated willpower damage if you need to reroll. This means you will be taking mental damage, basically. So you'll be rolling with disability on mental stats.
I know.
Okay. Okay. Thunder counts to having an army value of 1. Okay. All right, sounds good. So you have armor. I guess it's +2 armor is what you have? Is what I'm taking that as for the success?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you have flesh-toned armor that's +2. So whenever we do damage, and if it's superficial and it's halved, you subtract that 2 from it. Yeah. It'll also go against. Okay. Yeah. No. Okay. All right. Okay. Now, I will say that if we do not get into combat today, that will roll over into the next one. So at least mark it down somewhere so I know you have +2 armor. That way we can keep track of that.
I'm just typing that down now.
All right. Are there any other preps that people want to do before moving on out of the safe house?
I don't think there's anything that Xavier really can do right now. He's the brain guy. He's got everything he needs. All he needs is silver bullets that they need to make a pit stop to grab, I think.
Okay. You can totally do that on your way. I won't have you guys RP that out. Just because... Yeah. It is a specialized weaponry, so does anyone have things for specialized weaponry?
No, unfortunately I don't.
Okay. So, who is the one that's going to go out to get the weapon? The bullets?
I'll do it.
Okay, Nail. Nail, I need you to roll me intelligence streetwise.
Do I add any of my connection stuff from my, whatchamacallums again, background to it?
You can add a pip in, a die, for background. Remember that you are also rolling negative on mental stats. So when you add that in, okay, you're able to get.
Wait, I was at 2 willpower.
Yeah, you were. You re-rolled at one point, Double. So now you're taking aggravated.
No, but that put me at 1 willpower, not 0.
Yeah, it spent it. Yeah,
Yeah, but I was at 2, like 2, 3.
Yeah, I know you were. You had 4 when you started. Somewhere you spent a willpower to re-roll. I don't know where you spent it, but you spent a willpower to reroll, and then you spent one again. So it made it to where your willpower is all maxed out.
I mean, like, at the start of the stage, I was at 2 left.
No, yeah, it was at 2 left. That's what I'm saying. Somewhere in the midst of all this, you rerolled. You know what? We'll just fix this. You have 1 left. That's the way it should be. I don't know why it knocked you down to 2.
Yeah, I was like looking down, like, huh?
Yeah. It doesn't make sense. Okay, so yeah, redo that. Roll your
Intelligence rise plus
Yeah.
1 from background.
yeah, intelligence. Okay, yep. Okay, you're able to get you about two mags of silver bullets. Mind you, they're for a pistol. Because silver is expensive, for one, and hard to come by. But you do get 2 mags of silver bullets to use.
He comes back with the box of ammunition. Goremaster's a tight ass.
Alright, so I guess we gotta make every shot count. Might have to sub out the shotgun for a pistol if you've got one on standby, Echo.
Yeah.
Still take the shotgun over the pistol, honestly. Might not be the best, but packs a bigger punch than a pistol against the thing.
Yeah, that's true. I'll keep the shotgun as a backup, but I think we're probably gonna focus the thing that can actually hurt it. Xavier will then grab a pistol from the armory and wait at the door for them to be ready to leave.
Yep.
And as you're getting ready to go, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break. That way people can use the bathroom and do what they need to do. So we will be back momentarily, and we'll get started on investigating and looking for a Wendigo. So
Let's go, murdering us all! Yay!
yay! All right, let's get back into the game, shall we? So y'all are stocked up to the teeth with silver bullets, as much as you what we're allowed to have. You now out investigating and searching for a Wendigo. So where would you like to begin?
Well, if it's a Wendigo, it's not going to be out in the city, so I'd imagine we probably go closer towards, like, wooded areas.
Okay.
Well, I was gonna make the suggestion. Would Ethan be able to look at the dossier and see where all the killings had been, to see if there's like a location or an area of Memphis that would be a good
Okay.
place to look?
Why don't all of you roll me wits investigation, and we'll just put a combined number together.
Am I adding my deduction?
No.
Okay.
Woo!
I'm gonna willpower reroll. I have the willpower to do so.
Okay, so you're able to pinpoint that this particular Wendigo likes to, its favorite hunting ground is a suburban housing area on the edge of the main, what you
Part.
would be known as the clash zone to you, as discussed by your uppers on the map.
Oh yeah, in retrospect, I guess that makes sense. Okay, so to the suburbs.
Ah, yes, the residential areas. As they begin to head in that area, they had heard the broadcast from Ace Midnight, right?
Yes, you would have.
How does he know about that?
So, a lust demon, huh?
Yeah, it was amazing. Any questions? You want me to go into detail?
No.
You want to talk about my brisk, sexy dance moves?
Alright, now that's enough words out of you. You lost the speaking stick.
Yeah, exactly what I thought. Do I leave it there? I'd recommend it.
I'm more curious how he knows about sloth thing.
Double. I need you to roll me
Hello.
what's occult, please. As something feels different right now.
Oh.
Okay. You can't describe what this is, but something feels incredibly weird. It's... You remember the way this particular deal was struck. It doesn't feel like there's another entity involved anymore.
Oh,
It feels like it's still there. You can still feel that demonic power coursing through you. But it's different. It feels different.
Ethan looks between the two of them just to mostly have the thought process of asking, why did you guys even? It sounded like you all made pacts with the demons, or did something with the demons. But like, what did you all get out of that?
oh. You'll see.
I mean, for me it should be obvious. I don't look tired, do I?
So what? You made a pact with with a demon dealing with sloth, and now you're just not tired?
Well, I'm able to sleep, and I don't need to sleep as long as you do.
Hi, Keel. Glenn said he was going to add to the age pill what I use for my thing.
Yes.
I don't have it.
And I will don't worry. Before you guys do any combat, me and Glitch will sit down and work that out.
Can I do it for nothing but aesthetic gain? For just to show?
Yeah. Roll me. What are you trying to do?
Oh, I'm just kind of flexing to show that I can control my body mass.
Okay. So you're trying to make yourself more muscular?
Yeah.
Okay. So, double. Roll me. Like, it's driving me nuts. Roll me manipulation strength.
Oh, this is going to go terrible. Wait, is manipulation a social stat?
It is. Double. I want you, in the time that it is, take your composure, 2 from your composure, and move it to your strength.
I made the visual cue of holding up my arm to Ethan, and then triggering the shape shifting that I have to show the muscle graph increasing.
Oh. That's weird.
Yeah, it is, but considering we're fighting a Wendigo, I think it'll have its advantages.
True.
Hmm. Okay. I have no idea how to commentate on that. Ethan says while looking at how he just watched his body shift or his arm shift.
No, it's the full body, but the arm was just there to show how that looks. Yeah, it's not just this. I can sacrifice body to be smarter. It's weird.
Huh. You know, makes sense. And
I mean-
honestly could come in handy.
I mean, it does sound like it could very much come in handy. I'm more worried about the cost that comes with it, or what could come with it.
That is actually a justifiable concern. That can't be healthy.
No.
Oh, it's magic. I don't think it has to explain shit to ideas of physics.
Yeah, but when it comes down to this, even just the supernatural, there's a certain set of rules that still fall into, dealing with, non-magical laws of nature.
Oh,
Even
and
supernatural powers can put a strain on your body.
Oh, and who made the unigoverning body of the laws
Speaking
of the
of-
supernatural?
Double. Have you
Hello?
had sex recently?
Yes, last night with that demon.
Was it the previous night? Okay. I was making sure because this is a brand new night. And this is something you have to do to keep this up.
Okay.
So, remember, you will lose it if you don't keep it up.
That's what she
See what
said.
you did
I'm
there.
sorry. I'm sorry. That I couldn't hold it. I couldn't hold
Look.
back.
Look, Doc, we both went to the same place.
I'm sorry. I couldn't
So
help
you've-
myself.
You've got funny shapeshift and shit, and all I have to do is think about a sloth demon, particular sloth demon, and I get a 4-hour nap, and I'm all good.
You just have to. Wait, did he say that out loud?
Yes.
You just have to think about a sloth demon, and then you sleep for 4 hours.
That's
Mhm.
weird. I know, no judgment, but that's just weird.
Is it weird though? I don't have to
Are
think
you-
about him like that, you freak.
No, I'm not meaning like that. I'm just meaning like it's a weird. Like when it comes to like the shitty superpower skill, that's got to be one of them. Only needs 4 hours instead of 6. Please tell me tell me the advantages of 2 extra hours a day.
Well, realistically, more recon, more investigating, more literally whatever I want,
I'm on overtime.
more overtime.
That sounds horrible.
Oh, it sounds great. It's great for my wallet.
How? You're awake more. You're going to need more.
I'm awake more, which means
Oh, the coffee.
yes.
God, you. Give me a second. Oh, so it's like $3.50. Holy shit, your savings.
No, I'll be alright.
No, you are going to be alright. That's what I'm saying. Holy shit, the savings are insane.
Mm-hmm. All I did was win.
I think Red Bull's owned by a sloth demon.
I mean, for the most part, the way that Isla phrased it, there's no real cost. I just gotta think about her every now and then.
I mean, it's a demon. I mean, no offense.
Yeah, but it's a sloth demon.
And do you know how sloths operate in real life? They could still fuck you up.
Swimmers.
Honestly, to me, it sounded more like she just wanted a pal, almost.
Yeah, you know, now that I've heard it, this is a bit more depressing for the demon more than you.
I see it as one.
Yeah, it's the one for you, but I think as a fat elf that a demon needs a friend that badly they'll make a pact for mortal.
I'm sure Isla's got friends. She seemed really concerned for that Claudia person.
Wait, I just now realized. Ethan leans his head back. I just realized something very terrible.
Go on.
It sounds like it has just been revealed that you have a demon contract. Looks over at Nell, and that you have a demon contract. Does that technically alter your statuses as human or supernatural?
We're still dudes.
It's not the dudes is one thing, but we're going after a Wendigo that strictly kills only humans.
Oh, you're fucked.
Oh shit, I didn't even think about that.
Oh, great.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
maybe he
Fantastic.
shoved the silver bullets.
Would be wise. I'd still like to hang on to a few so that, for us personally, just so that we can make sure Echo stays safe.
How about Echo's gonna ask Nail for like one of the mags, and he's gonna at least divide the mag so at least he has a couple shots.
I'll just keep to my rifle. You two can split the ammo.
Honestly, at this rate, for you and I, it's just a matter of playing keep away.
Yeah, exactly.
How about this? I'm gonna make this rule right now. Whether or not it's questioned if I'm ready for this sort of operation, the minute one of you two during this us going for the Wendigo that one of you recommend me as bait, I'm sicking Delta on you. Just throwing that
Well,
out there.
I've
If you're
got bad
fan-
news for you, Echo.
I'm not Shaggy. I am not going to split up.
You're
the
not
gang.
as cool to be. You're not as cool to be Shaggy.
And you're not cool enough to be Fred either.
Who the fuck thinks Fred's cool?
I hate to break it to you, Echo. You're the only complete mortal here. This rate. So who else are we going to use at bait? Are we going to run back to HQ and grab Darcy? She'd rather have us hung.
Rather have us. What happened with Darcy? What did you guys do?
We didn't do anything, but she sent us on a death mission. That's fine, right? We're military. We're tough guys. We can handle it.
Very silent, Xavier.
I'm just trying to lighten the mood a little.
We'll be fine. I'll get some crayons for the journey.
So, as you guys have been driving through this suburban area, you've roll me what's awareness.
Sure.
All of
Holy
us.
shit! I have this. My season 1 PTSD has came into kick.
All three of us were rolling.
Yep. Okay. Okay. You needed a 3. You stop your talking and arguments to take a look out the windows, and it's silent. Normally there would be a bark of a dog, some type of human activity that people have been here. There hasn't been. There have been trash bins left open from where the trash was taken out the day before. Bikes laid out in the middle and not put up from kids playing.
Stop the car.
It's
I pull the
eerily quiet.
Xavier, once the car stopped, Xavier's going to be the first to climb out. He's just going to start looking around.
Okay.
Echo, get a drone in the air.
While Dakota leaves out through the door, Echo is going to open the door throughout Delta, or throughout Epsilon. Sorry, got them mixed up. Throws out Epsilon and closes the door quickly, making sure it's locked. Begins to start controlling Epsilon. Starts, going higher up in the air.
Okay.
To get a bird's eye view. Do I roll anything for that?
Yeah, roll me wits awareness for your drone. And
For the
add
drone.
a die because I know for a fact that this drone has special vision things. So. And
Oh,
then-
let me check something on my end real quick.
okay.
Do I just add a hunter die or what? Or
Yes, you add a hunter die.
and this is just to ask because I'm kind of doing a little bit of a refresher that I missed last meeting or last one. What are the modifiers? Like, what do we do about those, or do we not?
You
I know
don't
I
need
probably
to worry.
touch it
You
now.
don't need to worry about modifiers for this. Unless you have a specialty in wits awareness, you don't need to worry about it. But your drone
go.
doesn't have a specialty in wits awareness, so
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
As Xavier's looking around, he's going to grab the amulet around his neck and use his detection.
Okay. What are you detecting?
I'm going to see if there's, like, anything out of the ordinary here at all, namely the Wendigo.
Okay. So go ahead and roll me an edge test to sense the unnatural.
How would I go about that?
So that would be wits awareness.
What's awareness? Got it. Awareness, wits.
Okay. So from the air, you don't really see anything from in between the houses. But you do notice that some of the windows on the back of the houses have been broken in. Doc. With Epsilon. Xavier, for your test, you needed at least above a 3. You feel 2 very powerful energies. Your amulet's vibrating wildly.
Upon feeling that, Whisper's just kind of... Whisper? Whisper. Xavier!
See, it's not just me. It's not just me.
Xavier is going to whistle for the other two to start advancing, and he's going to rush in, like, the direction he kind of feels the vibrations getting stronger.
Okay, it's farther down the street. So,
Yeah, at that, Neil's going to get out of the car with the rifle.
okay.
What are you
And
feeling?
I need to
Two
pull,
big, strong energies.
I need to pull up a couple of things here.
Oh, that's good. Or bad.
I'm sorry. Did you just say 2?
Yep.
I
gotta
did just
pull up
say
a couple
2.
of things.
Hey, Keel, can I use flesh change again?
You want to use? What are you trying to do with flesh change right now?
I want to go full twink to embrace composure. So I just want, so not just putting stuff back in composure, but also putting my strength into composure.
So here's the thing that you need to know about shape change. Shape change only affects your physical stats. It does not mess with your socials or your mentals.
Oh, then I'll put my strength into Dex so I can put my composure back.
Okay, you can totally do that. You're going one in. You're taking yours to 1 in strength.
Yeah.
So yeah, make me manipulation dexterity roll. Okay. You can move 1 of your strength into dexterity and then put your other 2 pips back in composure.
There we go. I don't know if you know how you can tell, but are they the same kind of energy? Are they conflicting energies? Are they friends? Are they foes?
Would Xavier be able to tell?
Nope. You just know there's 2 very powerful energies.
Can't tell a friend or foe, but one of them, I'm going to put money on being our target.
I'd put down my house on that if I owned one.
Echo, make sure you're on guard.
I gotta make a couple rolls real fast.
Yep.
Okay. Actually, you should not be doing that. Why is it doing that? Hold on. That should not have happened like that. Why did it do that? Yeah. So he's going to do this, which is this and this. Okay. And then this one is going to do a fun thing. He is going to roll. If I remember correctly, this is... Okay. So... this and... that plus this. Oh yeah. You hear 2 forces breaking the sound barrier.
I don't think they're friends. I don't think they're friends at all.
That's not good.
Radio into base.
One more time.
Echo, radio that into base.
Gotcha.
You're informing Darcy, I take it, of the situation?
Yeah, before... Yes.
Okay.
Gonna contact Darcy and inform them there are 2 very strong supernatural entities out here.
Okay.
One of them being the Wendigo that we're chasing after, guessing because you said they both howled breaking the sound barrier.
Yeah, with those rolls, yeah. Yeah, they did.
So, yeah, from the fact that it sounds like it's like 2 of them, he's gonna explain, probably call into Darcy and tell her.
Particularly
that,
one of them. One of them made a roll that made it sound like he broke the sound barrier.
Yeah, Darcy, there's 2 of them. There's not. It sounds like there's not just one. There's 2.
You do not get Darcy. You get the lieutenant.
Oh well.
Thank you for keeping us informed. Just keep us up to date, yeah? Why not? Yep. I can't do British.
I will do my best.
Over and out. He'll hang up on you.
Fantastic. All right, they've been informed. Ethan calls back Epsilon, and then after getting his drone back, he's gonna have Delta leave the car.
Okay. All right, you have Delta.
Yep.
All right. Coda, are you making your way that direction?
Yes,
All right, roll me with awareness.
you got it. I will repower will roll.
Okay. Okay. With a crit,
Okay.
you
Holy
spot, as you come into the clearing, you spot a black and white blur. Basically tackling this Wendigo. You do spot the Wendigo. But
boy.
he is not alone. You also spot. Let me find my Demon the Fallen page here. Where is my boy? You also see a man with black and white hair, covered in shadow, and clearly pissed off, tackling this Wendigo. He does not look like he should be able to tackle a Wendigo. He is very lanky, very tall, and mostly dressed in leather.
Possible friendly.
Possible.
So I'm gonna
Possible.
just move the baby.
Possible
right there.
as fighting the
Well-
Wendigo.
He's fighting the Wendigo. He looks really pissed off.
Huh. Approach with care. Well, what? Observe for now.
Can do.
At any point the Wendigo looks like they're gaining upper hand, we engage.
Xavier will
Oh.
preemptively load in some silver bullets to the pistol.
Okay. Let's see. All right.
Start recording.
And he will pull out his phone and start recording.
All right.
Saying that, Neil turns on his body cam.
Okay. So you actually, I need to roll for him because I need to know if he sees you. So let's see. I need this button. Yeah. And you guys aren't dead, so he's going to willpower reroll that. Nope, he don't spot you. As he is trying to strangle this Wendigo.
Are these meant to be private?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
You can see if you're looking at my screen, you're gonna see them on my end because I'm the DM. So.
Well, I'm kind of like not glancing at them to see what's being rolled in case we're not supposed to be seeing them.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I have not been seeing what's been rolled.
He
I've been
doesn't
not
see
looking.
you, but let's see if Mr. Wendigo does. You guys are getting close.
I'd like to remind Ethan has not left the car.
Are you guys stealthing?
Would try to.
Okay, then I need
Yeah.
a dexterity stealth, please, from both of you. Nail, you're wearing full armor, correct?
I'm just wearing a chest rig, since I was told no big armor.
Okay.
This is not gonna go well.
Okay.
I knew it was not gonna go well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Nail, you step just right on the pavement to make the just enough noise for this Wendigo to stop struggling, and you see this white dot in its eye look at you. In just a moment, Xavier, you step on a stick.
Shit. Tucks phone into jacket pocket.
And now I have to roll for this man to be thrown. So we're just gonna roll a strength brawl here for able to be thrown. Abel's not human, and Abel's going to resist. Because Abel's not pussy. Actually, I need to add in his... I think it's potence. Potence or fortitude, one of the two. I think it's fortitude. Strength. No, it's his potence. It's potence. It's been a long time since I've rolled for Abel. Nope, Abel gets thrown. You watch this Wendigo grab this man who was wrestling with it and chunk him in your direction. And now I need to roll for Abel to not fall on his ass.
Can I catch him?
Dexterity, athletics. You're gonna try and catch him?
Like, make sure he doesn't insert face into concrete at least. If I
Okay,
can't
if you would
physical
like
catch him.
to, before I roll, you're more than welcome to.
What would that be?
Because that would be, if you're catching him, that'd be strength athletics. I'm actually going to change the music while I'm at it. Okay. And just as you move to catch him, Abel flips. And you kind of like put your hands out to catch him. And he skids backward in front of you. Against the pavement upright. And he stands up. And he kind of dusts his hands on his pants.
Somebody that can catch themselves on their feet. Good.
Okay, good.
He'll look at you. Why? You know what? Fuck it. I'm pissed off. I'm angry. This thing's in my way. If you're gonna help, help. If not, leave.
All right, a friendly.
Deal with the way to go. Deal with the political ramifications after that.
I don't give a shit. He's in my way of finding someone. He needs to go. And
Wonderful.
you hear Abel crack his knuckles.
Fancy that. We need to take this thing out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Six Pistol, let's get this done.
Yep. Okay. And you know what? Since we got time, we're doing combat. So, Duck, you're staying in the car and letting Delta do the work, correct?
Is there any was Echo handed the bull was he handed the mag or not?
Yes.
So yeah, since he has a mag, he might like he'll probably now that seeing Abel is in the fight as well, it's likely the fact that he will get out as well and help.
Okay.
But he's in the back of the pack, technically speaking.
Okay. All right. So, initiative order goes as follows for World of Darkness. Melee range goes first, which would be Abel in this instance. Then range. So the first ones to get in melee range of the target, which would be the Wendigo and Abel. Then it would be everything after. So if Delta is close range, Delta would take the position of melee. So Delta would go before you would, Doc. If that makes sense.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
So, start the initiative. We will start with the Wendigo. Because the Wendigo threw Abel. That takes Abel a bit of time to get close again. So, we will start with Wendigo. And Wendigo is going to call the breeze. Which, since I'm just going to go ahead and make these public so that way you can see. So that's going to be a glory wits occult roll, if I remember correctly. So it's going to make it difficult to see. So we're going to do occult wits plus glory. So for the next 5 turns, if it lasts up to 5 turns, the wind will be so cold that you will be taking a negative dice bonus to any perception rolls, which is your wits awareness rolls. So anything that requires wit. So that's what we're going to do for now. And that will be his turn. So now we move to Abel, who is going to speed clone his way over to the Wendigo. So that is going to be dexterity, athletics plus his celerity. Or would be stamina. No, it's stamina. Stamina, athletics plus his celerity. So, in front of you, Nail, is now another Abel. There are 2 Abels on the field right now. This Abel in front of you kind of has a weird movement to it. Like if you could see sound. If that makes sense. Now that the melee ranges, Delta. What is Delta doing right now? Doc. Because Delta is melee range, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so what is Delta doing?
Delta is currently behind Nell and Xavier.
Okay, so is he going to close the distance?
She's gonna hold position.
Okay, she's holding position. Understood. Okay, so now we will move to our long ranges. So those with long range include Xavier, Nail, and Echo. So, who has the highest composure stat?
I have 3 pips.
Okay.
I have 3 pips.
Okay.
I have 1.
Okay. So, Xavier, Nail, I need to know who has the highest firearms.
I have 3.
Two.
Nail
hits.
goes first. Nail, what are you wanting to do?
Well, I'm seeing 2 supernatural beings hash out in front of me, so I'm going to take a minute to comprehend that. Moving to the nearest firing position from cover and lay down some hits to try and hit the Wendigo, being a bit cautious of the unknown in the brawl too.
Okay. So you're taking some shots from cover at the Wendigo?
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and roll me your composure firearms. Okay.
I'm going to keep that.
All right. The Wendigo will move to dodge. Your bullets go wide.
I get a 6 on this thing. And that's turn.
Okay. Xavier, it is now your turn.
Xavier's gonna start backing up a little bit, but stay at a safe range that he can still get a clean shot in, possibly.
Mm-hmm.
And he will take a shot.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me composure firearms.
Yep. I'll keep that.
Okay. The monster is now rolling negative die. Your shot hits. And
that was a silver bullet.
Silver. Okay, so he takes aggravated damage. So he takes, I believe, it's 3 aggravated? It's
That's
been
your-
a while. It's been a while since we've done combat with guns, so I'm gonna call it 3 because I subtract. It would have been more with the subtraction from his dodge. So,
Got it.
yes, Atlas. Oh my god. So, all right. Give me just a minute. I do apologize.
No worries.
Take your time. Yeah, just while Keel's away, I've put my sewing into the chat if anyone would like to look.
I saw it. It looks good. What you working on?
So some of my jeans ripped in some compromising locations, so I just thought, might as well rip some stuff into them, add more, do some tartan backing, add some studs, and make into some good motion pants.
Very punk. I dig it.
I have so many studs now. I have so many spikes and yeah, there's so many spikes.
Nice. Need to get back to playing No More Heroes. I put on Sabuda 2 from No More Heroes 2 for this fight. And yeah.
I'll put my music choice for this fight into chat again.
Insane choice. I respect it. There's mine.
Yeah, I know what you mean by superior. Fucking No More Heroes is peak.
It is peak.
Now we'll move to Ethan. What is
Ethan's gonna move up probably to the spot behind Delta, and is going to go to a kneeling position behind Delta and use Delta to aim. Or
okay?
at least try to get a steadier aim.
Okay, since you are using Delta to help with your aim, please add a die to your firearms composure roll.
Composure. Add a die.
Okay.
Can I willpower a?
You can willpower reroll if you would like to.
Oh man.
Okay.
Shit.
Even with steadying, you take aim, and the wind is just too cold, and your shot goes wide.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
All right, we're going to move back over to the Wendigo. The Wendigo is going to... Let's see. Is going to use Razor Claws. So, it doesn't need to activate it. It's already on, and it's going to attack Abel. So, brawl, strength. It's not human, so he doesn't get the bonus, and he misses completely.
That's rough.
Abel's just too fast. Abel is going to... He's going to use Shatter. So, this requires Abel to rouse. Okay. And then Abel is going to knock the shit out of this Wendigo. So, I do not believe he has to roll anything. So he is particularly going to shatter his hands, because those are his weapons. So,
Ooh.
Abel's going to break his hands. We're going to do a strength brawl plus his fortitude. That is a crit. And really, the Wendigo's going to try and dodge. Abel still wins. You watch as Abel grabs this thing's hands and he bends the fingers. Like, you know how, like, you would play Mercy? He starts playing Mercy with the Wendigo. And you hear the cracking of bone. As now the Wendigo's fingers are broken. So he takes some damage, if I remember correctly. He would be taking, I gave correctly, I remember with the old one, it would be aggravated. So, yeah, okay, so he rounds up. So instead of 7, it's 14. Minus 5 damage. That just makes my hands hurt. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3. That's 7 superficial. 8, 9. The Wendigo's fingers are broken off. And he is now bleeding from stubs.
Oof, wouldn't want to be on this guy's bad side.
That was half of his health pool. So now we're gonna
I'm glad
move.
you're friendly.
Now we're gonna move to, Delta. What's Delta doing?
Delta's gonna go for the leg.
All right. So roll for me Delta's strength brawl, please, for the bite. Okay.
Oh, ho, ho.
The Wendigo is going to dodge. -1 die. Delta latches on. So that would be 2. Since it's a bite, it would be yeah, it's a point of aggravated, if I remember correctly, because it's a bite. So it's a point of superficial, because 1, it's normal. He's not really a wolf. So yeah, Delta's latched. Delta's not going anywhere. Delta's gonna continue to bite the shit out of this Wendigo. So, let's move to our long ranges, shall we? This thing has a mechanical dog attached to its leg. It is bleeding from its stubs, and it's angry.
Can you be proud of its misery? This is really sad. I'm going to shoot its torso.
Okay. That is a called shot, so... Athletics... Dexterity... 2. Okay. That is 3 aggravated, because that's a silver bullet. It is now bleeding from its chest. Xavier.
Xavier is just gonna hold his position since it seems more interested in our tall, dark, and gruesome friend.
Okay.
And he's gonna take a shot.
Okay. You guys are rolling hot. Jesus Christ. So this is
It's a good
now...
day to be Xavier.
Now this is 3 points taken off from his dodge. And the Wendigo's dead. You guys have...
Xavier
The Wendigo
cups the shot in his hand.
collapses. Yeah. How do you kill this? Where do you shoot this Wendigo, Xavier?
Cups the shot in his hand, aims with his good eye, pulls the trigger, bullet goes straight through his head.
Okay. All right. You watch as the bullet sails through the air, cracking bone as it goes right in between its eyes, and you watch this Wendigo collapse. And as it collapses, it changes form. In its place, you see a Native American man. I'm going to turn off Abel here. You see a Native American man in a brown jacket with tassels on it and denim jeans and boots. He has long hair. Yeah, this is who you see in its place, laying on the ground dead.
What? Story boss.
Turns off cam.
Also turns off cam.
What? Boss.
That... You know, I'm immediately less concerned about the Wendigo case. This went almost smoother than the unicorn.
Yeah.
Not really caring about the man on the ground, Abel is now digging through the man's pockets.
You got some beef with this guy or something?
No. I heard about large, massive amounts of humans being missing, and I came looking for someone who hasn't been coming home.
I see.
Care to elaborate?
Well, that would be my husband boyfriend. A very big southern man.
Can't say I've recognized one. Yeah. Any plans for a body, or are you calling it there?
I can't drink this guy's blood. So yeah, no, he's staying here.
I'm sorry, drink his blood?
Oh, it's one of those days.
What? What do you even? You know what? I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna
Yeah. I
ask.
think the less we know about each other, the better.
Most likely.
Enjoy your day. 72 Seasons by Metallica.
Uh-huh. And you hear him curse as he kind of kicks the body of the Wendigo.
Okay, get some kicks out if you need to get the anger out. Obviously, you're in a tense
Will you just shut
situation.
up? Do you constantly just talk all the time?
Xavier
Absolutely.
pinches his brow. Yes.
Yes, he does. All right. Well,
So, we'll keep an eye out for this guy. You said tall, big, and southern?
Yeah, tall, big, southern, white hair. Kind of. Let's be honest. He's not the brightest criminal.
Xavier pulls out his notebook and starts writing that down.
you mentioned blood earlier.
Hey, we said the less we know, the better about each other.
I was merely just going to ask, would it likely be that we encounter them at night or otherwise? That's all I was going to ask, but apparently not. Unless we know.
Right. Abel's going to. Well, the man's gonna reach in to the pocket of his leather jacket, and you'll see him pull out a card, and he'll hand it over to you.
Xavier will take it and hand him one of his.
Yeah, he takes it, shoves it in his pocket. If you hear anything about tall, dumb, and southern, just you can find me there. He hasn't been home, so I have to run the place.
Of course, first case is always on the house, and I'm good at missing people's cases.
Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of business here.
I'm already thriving off of it.
I can totally see that. As he gestures to the wide range of empty houses and dead body on the ground.
He kind of mutters to himself, really glad I took that deal now.
Yeah, but you know, if you see him, it'd probably be best not to address him. I don't know. He might do something stupid.
Got it. Call you first, don't engage.
Yeah. Or just, you know, find me. I'm not. Listen, you guys seem like good people, but you also smell like gunpowder. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to fuck with you types. So,
Yeah. Fair.
Touche.
what are you gonna do with this thing? And he'll nudge the body with his boot.
Do you
Should we-
really want to know?
Listen, if you're not gonna take care of it, I will take care of it.
We're going to take care of it.
Should probably get it into HQ.
Exactly my thinking.
I need to I guess, make some phone calls. Because there's a lot of houses now on the market, and I know someone who will take advantage of those. So,
You might want to get the back windows fixed.
the what?
What?
Back window's broken in.
You know what? Hold on. Give me just a minute. I'm gonna let me call him. Yeah. Give me just a minute.
While you're doing that, I'm going to step aside, so I'm just going to have Xavier load the corpse of the Wendigo into the vehicle,
Okay.
and I'll be right back.
Yeah, Neil will
Oh.
help with that too.
Even just standing there awkwardly, just like takes a couple steps back. Just give me 2 seconds. Steps to the side to go contact to say that the window goes down. While generally keeping an eye like over his shoulder, looking at Abel.
Right. Who do you guys work for anyway?
Echo calls him in, and then just like once he.
I'm only asking because you guys don't look like the KCG types. You know, less leather and less bird mask.
I'm just kind of like just state, you know, the less to know better type of situation.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna work here. Do they even know you're here?
Who's they?
The KCG.
Who's the KCG?
You don't know about the KCG?
No, I'm just asking plainly.
You tell me, Hunter.
Ethan's just sitting there contemplating of just like what to say, considering the fact that he doesn't want the other two to yell at him again.
That's a good Ethan. Have a biscuit.
If Nell actually walked up and did that, Ethan would have just smacked the cookie out of his hand. Just like, fuck off. At this rate, I don't know what information would be best to share. Can't say if we are or aren't.
Well, you act like hunters, so. And the last person I knew that had one of those, and he'll point at Delta, was, special.
Allow me to tell you this. This is a one of a kind specimen right here.
Slaps
Says it.
hood of Delta.
This thing could fit so much trauma.
That's why it can fit so
Alright, I'm
much
back.
ghetto in its mouth.
You guys like
What I miss?
I think.
Actually, you know, I just now realized Delta's just sitting there with the Wendigo leg in its mouth.
Yeah,
Or with
it's still latched on. It hasn't. You haven't given it the command to unlatch.
Hey, can you let go of this corpse so I can put it in the fucking car?
Technically
I'm gonna
speaking,
try and adjust it.
It would be playing tug of war now with Kona.
Bad boy, drop it, drop it.
first off, it's a girl.
It's a machine. I'm not giving it a gender.
Right. Oh,
Give the release command.
fuck, he's picking up. Alexander.
Wasn't expecting a call from this number.
Well, yeah, I wasn't expecting to have to call you. So, you remember that thing, that was terrorizing people?
You're going to have to be more specific.
Big wolf, skull for head.
You mean the stag?
No. Hunters are here. Wendigo dead.
Oh, the Wendigo, yes. And what am I supposed to do with that information?
Property, Alexander. Property.
Okay, where did you find it?
In the suburban area. I guess. I don't know. It was really close to Hunter District.
Hmm.
As
I
I'm
own an...
currently staring down people who aren't KCG.
Oh. Oh. Well, could you do me a favor?
Mm.
Ask them about their boss. Is it a Miss Wellington?
Why don't you ask them? And Abel will put on speaker.
Hello. I take it these are the new baby hunters on the block?
I wouldn't call us babies.
Yes, and that gives me all the answer I need. Is your boss Mrs. Wellington?
Oh, it's Mr. Martin.
Right. And who is Mr. Martin?
CEO of the Esquire Services.
Hmm.
I think he's shitting with you.
Yeah, I gathered that much. So you need one of my properties to keep one of these bodies at?
No. He killed all the people in these properties.
Hunters are woefully incompetent.
Well, they're getting rid of the body, so.
The way I see it, we're both in booming business. You've got property to sell, apparently, and I have missing people to find.
And you killed it when there are people still missing.
I'm a detective. I'll find them, or at least announce them dead.
And they call me the bad guy.
Also, Copper's not here.
What?
I came because a large amount of humans are gone. And I put 2 and 2. Thought maybe Copper got hungry. There's no
Copperhead's
Copper.
But Copperhead's normally so clean.
Yeah,
When did he go missing?
he hasn't been home for 3 days.
So he didn't come home after the stag fight.
No.
Right, so I'll come and have a look at these properties myself. Take a photo of the space next to you for me, Abel? Or at least put it on FaceTime.
And Abel will turn on FaceTime. And you see
You
all
hunters.
3 of the hunters.
Perfect. Hold that there for me.
Yep.
Even cut the feed.
And you will hear a rip behind the 3 of you. Somewhere between metal and fabric, slowly tearing open. If you were to turn around, you would see this rippling hole that seems to gaze right into a black cosmos with twinkling purple stars, emerging from which would be this slender, 6-foot flat, white, shortish brown hair, male dressed in a full black suit with a white shirt and a red tie with a strange pin on his collar. An M1 Garand in his hand, not to shoot, more like he's holding it almost like a stick, and then he will sling it over his shoulder. Yes, you should cut that feed. Which one was it? Echo? You don't want anybody seeing your faces that shouldn't now.
Threatening us?
Also, what feed?
Oh my god, Echo, you are the worst tech guy I've ever teched with.
No, I'm not recording anything.
Abel will hang up the phone.
I was about to say, Abel was the one that had the phone.
Alexander will put his phone, which is in
yes.
his left hand, into his pocket.
Echo, your social situation reading is fucking acute.
Out of character. No, I'm actually genuinely curious. He called in saying that the Wendigo was done and then hung up. Like he wasn't recording anything.
I think he was talking about Abel's phone.
Abel,
he
who
said-
just phoned and FaceTimed
Yeah.
another
Yeah.
person.
Oh, I thought you said Echo. I was like,
Yeah, no, he was talking
I
about
did.
you. Take
Who
care of
cutting
Abel's
Abel's-
phone.
feed. Wanted you to, I don't know, magic up some wizardry tech way to cut somebody else's phone feed while stood out in the middle of the street, I guess. Nail doesn't
EMP.
understand computers.
Yes, he doesn't.
So, I take it there's like a corpse somewhere?
Yeah, Xavier would be dragging a Native American man.
Alexander will put his shoe on the man's body and slam him into the concrete. Not Xavier, the body.
yeah, that's what I was about to ask. Like, wait.
Yeah,
Talk
no,
about-
very much on the body of the Native American man.
Oh, what the hell? I'm trying to put that away.
I've been looking for this one for a very long time.
I would just let him do it, guys. He's
Can
been
I-
waiting
before
for
you-
this.
Before you do anything, can I at least grab a picture so we have something to turn in?
There's a
He'll
point.
just. Alexander will wave a hand, not dismissively, but go ahead.
Takes a
But
picture.
Alexander isn't in that photo, is he?
No. Xavier would be very careful to exclude Alexander.
He'll push the little wireframe glasses up his nose.
Proceed.
I'll be keeping this.
Oh,
Before you do,
okay.
can I at least ask? Clearly, this Wendigo has bigger beef than just our organization. Any chance for more context to the story?
It's been killing people in this city for years.
Oh my god, we're so fucking efficient.
That's not your fault.
No, I meant we as an organization. I'm fucking stellar at my job. We got this in less than a day ago, and we've already achieved the tactical objective of
Let me
finding it.
ask you, how high does your head go up your ass?
Oh, that does a 380.
I was gonna say, because your nose is very brown for your own self.
It feels weird hearing that from the outside.
If you don't have confidence, you have nothing in this world.
How's that confidence doing for you?
Well, it
Absolutely
killed him a
fucking stellar.
Wendigo, so I think it's doing pretty okay.
Yeah,
This
I
guy
broke
gets
its
it.
hands. As he points to the man's fingers, who are clearly bloody stumps.
I landed the killing blow, thank you.
Yeah, you did.
I don't care about your semantics. Give me the house numbers.
Abel just looks down the street.
I was about to make the joke of Ethan just gives like all the house numbers that have broken back windows.
Great. Which street is this?
This would be Darcy's
very
street,
thoughtful.
by the way.
Oh,
This would be this would be Daniela's street.
Oh, it's this street. Well, you've done me a service. My sister lives here. So I won't
You're
kill you this time.
Xavier just kind of squints.
I like this one.
Alexander will push his glasses down and look at you, Nail. Sit.
Are you using?
Dominate.
Yeah.
Does he have anything to protect himself from Dominate?
I don't know. Does Nail have anything to protect him from Dominate? I don't think so. Let me see. It's been a while since I've looked at Nail's stuff. You don't! Nail, your body moves against its wheel and you plop down on your butt.
Quiet time. As I said, you've done me all a service. I will buy out these properties, and I will have my people formulate some sort of cover-up story. You call this efficient work, but a whole street of people is dead.
That's a lot of humans.
So much for my job.
At this
Well.
point, I would just say that Ethan is like now looking away some because he is now completely unnerved having just witnessed the dominate. Because he's a little bit paranoid of what he just witnessed.
If there are missing people, I will task you, as payment for my mercy, to find them.
So I'm not getting paid?
I can pay you if it makes you feel better.
I am a detective in Memphis.
Alexander will go into his pocket and pull out a checkbook, and we'll just start writing.
Xavier blinks, like, wait, you're actually paying me?
He'll rip off the check, hand it over, and you receive a check for $10,000.
Getting right to work, boss man.
Good man. He will write a check, hand it to Echo. Same amount of money.
Echo cautiously takes hold of it and just kind of just still is looking away some.
Look at me, boy.
I mean, he looks up.
He's gonna have his glasses tilt down and hit him with the, "Don't tell your boss."
You're dominating again.
Yep.
I mean, okay. I mean,
Yeah, you
right.
are compelled at this point to not tell Darcy anything.
This is a question for Glitch.
Sure.
Those glasses that Zane gave Xavier, do they protect him from this dominate thing?
No, that was just the allure of lust demons. It was very
Okay.
minor magic.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I was just asking as a precaution. I don't think Xavier's going to get dominated. He's very complacent. He's getting paid.
The money means don't talk to your boss, as you will write another check. This one, the same amount, and we'll stuff it into Nail's pocket. And we'll hit him with the same dominate. Don't tell your boss.
You're compelled not to tell your boss.
I wasn't going to anyway, but thank you for the idea.
Good boy. And he will pat Nail's head.
Xavier
Yes,
kind
good.
of fights back a chuckle.
This
Big ass
is...
Scooby snack.
Listen, you boys are green. I can tell. We've dealt with hunters for a while. Especially that one. This city eats people alive. And if your boss is sending you off on foolhardy missions without explanation, I doubt that really deserves loyalty.
Well,
The brass can eat shit.
My thought exactly.
we're a little more prepared for this one.
I wouldn't say that. I'm just saying that grunt boots on the ground, we get a job done when it comes to fucking overall unit status. Like they said, this has been going on fucking how long now? Years?
You would probably be
At least
better
2.
off being
Probably 6.
free-ranged hunters. Just saying.
Because if I
Fortunately,
find
free-ranged.
you're very
Let's
lucky.
go on.
If you worked under Miss Wellington, I'd have killed you by now.
Do I look like I work for a Napoleonic era reference?
This is just spitballing here. I think you guys would be better off not working for that woman.
They do work for her.
If you work for her.
Good save.
Hypothetically, of course. Reasons?
Well, she killed her husband.
Xavier will raise an eyebrow at that one.
And
Go
he
on.
was my best friend. So,
And she's already openly declared war on me with open gunfire before you three even made it into the city.
you're just pawns on a big chessboard.
Get out of the business before you get sacrificed. And Alexander will hit the top of his rifle. It will, as it sort of spins around his shoulder, it will tear open an identical rift to his entrance. He will pick up the corpse of the native and toss it into the portal.
Abel will follow right behind Alexander. We need to talk.
If we must. Don't let me catch you again, hunters. And he will head through the portal.
Before Abel follows, he'll look back at you all. It might be worth looking into KCG. They're a little more well versed in the matters of this city. Good luck. And he'll follow right after Alexander.
And the portal will close.
Well then, I've learned 2 things.
Yeah?
Mages are crazy, and for some reason the fucking Soviet Secret Service is in this town.
That's Kate. They said KCG, didn't they?
I don't know, I had KGB.
Would Xavier know anything about a KCG? Being a detective and all.
I don't know, Glitch. What would... You're native to Memphis, aren't you?
Well, not native, but I've been living here for at least a couple years.
Okay.
Roll me an intelligence investigation, difficulty 5.
There you go.
Intelligence investigation. Would I add my deduction?
No.
No.
Okay.
These guys are infamous for not leaving evidence behind.
I have enough left. I'll willpower reroll.
5 just gets you the image of their existence.
Okay,
The
that's
case-
a 6.
You have heard the KCG. Up until recently, you thought they were a group of madmen. But the KCG are a small group operating from who knows where, Memphis, that hunt things that can't be explained. You can't name any of the people involved. You don't understand, you don't know what they have worked on. You just know these people called the KCG show up to places that the cops don't understand, ask a bunch of questions, leave, and the case sort of seems to solve itself after that.
Xavier will think on it for a moment. Huh. I've heard of those guys, at least through stories and research. King's Control Group. Bunch of madmen. maybe they're worth looking into.
Well, you see, Mr. Xavier, if there's to be an observation, we are not playing games for sane individuals.
I don't want to hear sane individuals from somebody who fucked a demon.
As said, we're not playing games for the sane.
Yeah, I realize that.
The biggest question I'm now wondering is if the KCG are here, and if they're not just some story of crazy people, then there are two different groups of hunters.
Oh, I was
Probably
doing
more.
likelihood there's plethora of cells with different dedications and ideals across not just the city, but the state at large.
Wouldn't surprise me if there were hunters all over the world.
Well, that's not. Well, that's not that far fetched in that sense. But
Yeah, I imagine
meant-
that there's.
I meant more as there are other hunter groups besides us here in Memphis. You would think that some form of communication, like even if they do leave no evidence, at no point has there been any sort of encountering of them from our
Do you
ranks.
Do you think I talked?
Sam cares?
Do you think I talked to other detectives?
You run into them probably every once in a while, once in a blue moon, I'd imagine.
My case rests.
For sure.
Pawns in a game of chess. Doesn't surprise me. Just like the Order days.
What does that mean?
Similar circumstances,
Uh,
just from a decade ago. Alright. Let's pack up, report the job is done, and then, I don't know, let me go home to my wife.
I mean,
Wait,
I've already
did anyone
reported
go-
that done.
does anyone have blood on them?
What?
Neil just looked around. Okay, I've not got any blood splatters. Used to.
No.
Not that I'm aware of, no.
Couldn't even get close to me.
Do I get dinner?
If I eat before my wife's done cooking, she'll be mad. I'm good.
Ah. Right, we'll drop you off home and get our way to the factory.
Warehouse, not fact. Well, yeah. Whatever.
Sounds good. I'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah, Ethan, I'll drop you off and the car. I'm going to go out for the night.
All right.
Okay. You all go your separate ways for the evening. Some going home to spend time with their wife, while the other one decides he's going to sit and probably mess with his safe house. Nail, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm going to go talk to my ex.
Oh.
Oh, because he has to go replenish.
Oh.
No. But maybe.
Look, from what I learned earlier about how Keo had mentioned, it's like, oh, you have to, replenish. And it is another night. And it's like, I'm sitting here just like, wait, you have to go get your...
Okay.
Well, okay.
So, Nail, first off, I need a charisma persuasion roll, because this is your ex.
We're still on good terms. This will be fine.
She slams the
This is
door in
not
your
fine at all.
face.
Oh.
I knock on the door.
Go away.
5 minutes, I'll be gone.
What? You can speak through the door. I'm not opening it. You're not coming inside.
I want to
Fucking men
apologize.
only wanting one thing.
Listen, you kept the dog. The dog is great.
Yeah, I did keep the dog.
But-
Because I took care of the dog.
You did. You're right. And that's what I'm here for. I was
Why?
bad to you last year.
Uh-huh.
I shut myself off when I should have been open about everything.
Uh-huh.
I'm not saying take me back in. I'm not offering anything like that. I just want to say I'm sorry I wasn't there to you.
Well, I'm glad you're realizing it now.
It was a lot to process.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be honest, it still is.
Mm. Now, you're not coming inside and I'm not fucking your brains out.
I would I ask for that. I understand that's off the table. But again, I just wanted to say sorry. I just losing them all fucked with me in a way I couldn't really convey it with words. And instead of being honest with you, I just sank myself into work.
Yeah, you did.
That wasn't right to you.
No, it wasn't.
And that's what I'm coming here to say.
Well,
I
I'm glad you're
understand that.
realizing that. Maybe you should work on yourself before coming over here and expecting me to welcome you back with open arms.
I didn't expect to open arms with it.
Right. I'm
And I
going to.
thank you for taking time to listen.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. Have a good night, Nail. And she'll turn off the porch lights.
No walks off.
All right. I wasn't expecting that. I'm sorry. You roll the persuasion charisma. I needed to know how well you could sweeten it and make her, because this is an X.
No, I wasn't here for my hole. I was here to make amends.
I understand that, but I'm still kind of sitting here like,
Damn.
this is an X and their X is coming to see them to apologize. Okay, why are you here?
Why are you here in the middle of the night?
Why are you here in the middle of the night? I am not a booty call. That's the only thing I can think of. That's why I was like, you need to make sure you charm the pants off this chick. For this to go through, for her to even let you inside. But your words are noticed. You might have to try this again at another time. So, but they're noticed. It's just gonna take a little bit more to convince her to try talking with you again. But it is recognized and it is noticed. Where did this X come from, by the way? I don't remember ever.
My touchstones. Keel is literally my touchstones.
Is it in your touchstones?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Understood. Oh, I see it. I see it now. Yeah.
Even Keo is just sitting here just like, X, the fuck you mean X?
Okay, I see it now. All right, that's good to know. You go ahead and, since you were talking with her, even through the door, I'll consider that spending time with her. So go ahead and heal some of your willpower for me. There you go. Yeah, that's good. To get her on your good side, though, it's going to take a little more than just an apology.
So, Keel, I know. This is what we call no.
Anyway, okay. And I guess we will end session there for the night.
He's up all night to get
From all of us here at Whispering Winds, we hope you all have a wonderful evening and sleep like the dead. Goodbye, everyone.